Hey right guys, Driftpunch is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 17 of Glee Season 5. It's a bit barren in here because I'm getting ready to move location. We're moving, so there's nothing. I've kept this one thing in the background. But yeah, episode 16 was a bit of a mess. It wasn't the best, we'll put it that way. So we have 4 episodes of this season left, and I'm hoping maybe they could try to end a little bit strong. I don't have the highest expectations for the next 4 episodes, but if they could at least try, if they could just try, then I think we'll be okay. But we shall see. So episode 17, guys, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like if you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you do want the early and uncut reactions to Glee, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. By the time this one's on YouTube, Patreon will pretty much be done, I'm going to say. I think they'll pretty much be at the finale or very close to it. I love how they're all in their OG outfits. This episode already seems more promising than the last. We'll see what other stories they kind of branch at will. Right.
How's your day going, huh?
Great.
Western Ohio? There's
there's the drums I love. Boom, 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 boom.
What's that gonna be like?
What the fuck?
NY.
Yeah, we need Sue and Will trapped in a snow globe. That's what we needed. Okay, oh, Will's loving it.
Just got here this morning. $3.
This ain't New York, Will. It's a figment of your imagination. Who's this guy? Has anyone watching actually been to New York? Is it all that? Because it kind of looks a bit... I don't get it. I want to go for sure, but just... New York is like the place. It's like everyone, you have to go to New York. I'm like... All they talk about is like, yeah, it smells of piss and diarrhea. Like, great. Yeah, I want to live in a sewer.
Where's Artie? I was hoping to get to see him.
Oh, his short film Bags in the Wind got accepted into the Fort Lauderdale International Short Film Festival.
No, it didn't.
I mean,
No, it
what
didn't.
about Quinn and Puck and
No,
Santana?
it did not.
Are they just not being supportive? Tina, why don't you catch us up? How's Brown University treating you?
The only thing Barry's got in common with Streisand is her ginormous schnoz. Someone
What?
will no doubt be a funless flop.
What the fuck?
No, nothing.
Bony, untalented butt back to whatever hobbit hole you crawled out of.
Oh, honey.
Is Rachel meant to be short? I don't think she is that short. That's their insult. Yeah, you're really short. Okay.
And that her confidence is shot. We have to fill her with love and validation.
This cannot be the story. Like, Rachel's been buzzed for this forever. She's been confident as fuck, and now it's like, oh, now we need a storyline of her worrying about it.
Sue, please. Rachel is freaking out.
Well, she should be. She's going to choke.
I keep coming here.
Oh, and to answer your question, Cheech and Chang, I'm staying here overnight because
Okay,
I
more
realized
racism.
when we arrived at the
Cool.
hotel-
She's a freak. Her hands are frightening, more than amusing, and her movements are wildly bizarre. Those are awful. They were also written in 1964 about Barbara Streisand.
Oh. Good play. Good play. Oh, there you go. Santana smashed it.
What are you all moping around for? It's my opening night!
Cringe. And he's going to take the entire episode. It took 15 minutes. Great. Is this like the romance for Sue?
Apparently some dreams do come true.
Apparently.
Yeah, I got him a seat tonight. I know it's weird, but
Oh,
I promised I would get him a ticket to my opening night on Broadway.
It's not weird. It's lovely.
I do love that. Say what you want about Glee Season 5, but I feel like they haven't mentioned him, and it's not like... I was worried they'd just kind of forget he exists, but they bring him up enough, which is good. Like any other show, I wouldn't have had that worry, but it's like, it's Glee, like, they could have very easily done that.
Okay, wait for me. No, no, just try to wait.
Mad.
Is she right now?
Water just broke.
No,
Oh my god, I have to go back to Ohio.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I love you. I love you. Break a leg.
Okay, cool. What? Here we go. Oh, the heartbeat. Classic. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nope. There's no way. There's no way. What if she fucks up?
Is this supposed to be good?
Sue, cut it out. He's a critic from the New York Times.
Do they still publish that?
My natural comedian.
Is this supposed to be good? Great job, sir.
Just feel natural cougher.
Yo, people laughed at that. Humor is down the drains.
I just can't even. Excuse me. I need to go kill myself.
The greatest.
Oh, Sue hates it.
That's why I was born. I'll blow my heart.
Oh, she's going to use it as inspiration.
Looking down, you'll never see me. Try the sky.
She's smashing it, to be fair.
I am the greatest.
GG's. GG's. And this isn't even my kind of music, so... Rachel, you're doing a good job.
Bravo. Terrific in the first act. Terrific. The review is bad, and then opening night is closing night.
Mad.
And that is showbiz.
No pressure then. If you don't deliver, you've put a ton of people out of a job.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. No one's ever cooked for me before.
What? You gotta be kidding.
No, it's true. My parents were famous Nazi hunters, so they weren't around a lot.
Of course they were. Nazi hunters, yeah. That classic job. Why are they going so hard on Sue this app? What the fuck? Save it for another episode if you have to do it. No, dude! Fuck off with this! That took me well off guard. What the fuck? That is wild. Oh man. That took me off guard. I was like, oh, it's Rachel smashing it. We've got Sue here for some reason. Oh, and there's Finn. Fucking geez. Yo, what the hell? Yo, he's on acid and all.
Celebrate with you guys.
I know just the place down in Greenwich Village.
Cool, we just blew him off there.
I'll love you there.
What the fuck?
Well, in that case,
Yo, what's she gonna sing? Starts doing Broadway. Mad. Everyone's buzzing. Yes, Kurt.
God, you are the guy that walked out of my show last night. What are you doing in my apartment?
In my robe. Well, aren't you also very, very rude?
Excellent.
God, Sue had sex in your bed.
Imagine for that.
okay, you know what? I am
It's
not.
okay. I got this.
Go on, Rachel. Go in. Kind of go in.
You made my life in high school a living hell.
Well, thank you.
And you said that it was to push us, but I really don't think that's what you wanted, because if we
Blaine just
felt
walking in
how
like, what the
wonderful
fuck?
and amazing and loved we really were, then we would know what you knew all along, which is that you are a rotten, an awful person who only finds
Go
joy
in,
in people's
Rachel.
misery. Well, let me tell you something. Something amazing happened tonight. A group of friends rallied together and made a dream come true, and never,
Kick her out.
ever in your empty, sad life will you feel the kind of love that I felt tonight. And I would feel so sad for you, but I don't, because I just want you to get the hell out of my apartment, because I want to be with my friends.
I mean, fair play. I'm not even mad. She's been acting like a twat all up.
Well, Mario, I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's go. I suddenly don't feel very welcome here anymore.
Oh yeah, shocker Sue. She does this. She'll like pretend she loves them and then she'll act like a twat. It's just like, They don't know what to do with Sue. Never. Like, she's always confused about why no one likes her and why she has no friends. And then she's like that.
Old girl of a play. Well, frankly, I can only come up with a single answer, and it's Rachel Berry.
Oh my
Oh, there you go.
It takes chutzpah to be willing to step into the great one's knee-high lace-ups and make Fanny your own.
He is now. I know I'll be going back for a second heaping full of Rachel Berry.
Yay, hold on. Watch the finale be her winning, like, an Oscar or
Mr. Chu, I'm putting you in
a Grammy or a Tony. Oh, no, Tony Award would be the one. That's the one she wants.
For the first time in my life, I feel completely happy.
First time in your life.
Same. I feel the exact.
Yeah, everyone's happy. There you go. Just end the show here.
Well, we love you.
No? No, this will be a kind of weak finale. So we only see like half the other characters.
Really kind of like swimming in a little pond.
This was the worst part of the
He
app.
convince you to pull up stakes and...
This episode was Sue really likes small towns and she met someone who really likes New York. What? I don't get why this is a story. It's so shit.
Making me feel like a girl. I don't hate New York. I love New York.
So this episode was let's wank off New York, I guess.
This place so alive with several of your former students.
Why was this the last 5
And
minutes?
that's how Sue sees it.
They should have ended where Will was on the phone to Rachel being like, I'm completely happy, and Rachel was like, yeah, same. That really brought the episode down. It's so annoying, because this was actually an okay episode, turned to kind of, because of Sue. Like, why was she here? It felt like they've got a few episodes without seeing McKinley and Will and stuff, and they were like, oh shit, this, you know what people are probably missing? They're probably really missing Sue and Will, even though not really. So they were just like, oh, let's go balls deep into having Sue have a storyline. And her storyline was she hated New York, she met someone, fell in love with him, then they realised that they like the cities they're in. So, but now she realised that she doesn't hate New York as much. What? It's so bad, and the guy she hooked up with is so boring. Oh, the best part of Sue's storyline was Rachel going off on her, and that was more to do with Rachel. Like, that was Rachel made that scene so good. Other than that, it was just like that was really, really bad. Everything else though was decent. Rachel, the first 15 minutes not wanting to go out onto Broadway or whatever, and Santana being the one. I like the play she did of reading the reviews of Barbra Streisand. That was smart. So yeah, that Rachel storyline was decent. I was kind of worried we were going to have an entire episode of her not wanting to go out and do the show, but it was just the first 15 minutes, so I'll let it off the hook. And then she went out and smashed it pretty much, so and got the good review she wanted. So, and then Will or Emma also has given birth to, what are they going to call him? Daniel, I think Daniel or something like that. So yeah, fair play. The songs for the most part, apart from the one with Will and Sue doing their duet, that was kind of apart from that, they were good for the most part. And then they went out and parted. So yeah, it was a decent episode. I think I'm holding it a bit further up because I'm like, season 5 really is struggling at the moment. So to get an episode like this where it's actually decent is nice. But saying that, Sue's story was about 35 to 40% of the episode and really brought it down. It just didn't need to be there. Like, typically I'd say, oh, they should have saved it for another episode, but I don't think even that would have helped because it just was pointless. It added nothing. And I'll say it again, I'm going in circles because the show goes in circles so much, but they don't know what to do with Sue. It's like 1 minute they're like, oh, we're going to make her a good person. Oh, no, she's going to fuck it up. Oh, she loves Glee Club. Oh, she hates him. Oh, she loves Will and wants to be his best mate. Oh, she's verbally abusing Will again and hates him. Oh, it's just like... Okay, yeah, Sue is funny at times for sure, and there are times where she's genuinely a really good character, but they've gone in the circle so many times it's lost the effect, and I just couldn't care less about having stories like this anymore. So yeah, I'm going to give this episode a 6 out of 10. It would have been a 7 or like a mid 7 but Sue was so dominant in it, she's going to take it down like a whole 1.5, unfortunately. So we'll go with 6 out of 10. Not as bad as the last episode, but it's just, she didn't need to be there. And Rachel was really good. Rachel was really good this episode. I think it's 89, 20. Yeah, 3 episodes of the season remaining. And then we're on to the final season, so that'll be good, hopefully. Maybe season 6 will be better than 5. But maybe they can still end strong. If they end strong, if they have another 3 episodes like this, then I think that'll be fine, as long as they just don't have another episode like the last one. My lord. But yeah, there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Let me know thought of the episode down below in the comments. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to Glee, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. Where, like I said, by the time this episode's on YouTube, Patreon should be pretty much at the finale of the show. I'll see you next time for episode 18. Until then, peace.